Hello, welcome. I'm Ashley Gunn. Today's book review is going to be on Side Out by Skye. I talked to Amber a couple of times on Twitter, and basically she was just letting me know what types of books she writes and things like that, and then offered to let me read any of the books that she wrote for free. I just had to tell her which one I wanted. And I picked Side Out because if you look at the cover, it has this girl with the volleyball. Figured it would be a sports romance. I've read a lot of sports romances before and I really like them, so I'd go that kind of route. Amber did let me know that she writes lesbian novels, and so this was going to be a same-sex couple, which I really don't have any problem with. It wasn't an issue for me. If it's an issue for you, this may not be the book for you. You could probably tell because I think it says like Side Out, a lesbian story or something like that on the cover on Amazon, so you know what you're looking at. Anyways, I was thinking that this was going to be a sports romance, as I mentioned, and I would classify this more as like book porn, lesbian erotica, something along those lines, because it doesn't, to me, have a beginning, middle, and end. It has a beginning and how this relationship is going to form, and then once the relationship is solidified, I guess is the best way to describe it, then it ends. The other thing I personally think everybody should know about this book is that when I say book porn, I actually think this is more like BDSM, because there's one girl who enjoys inflicting pain and one girl who enjoys receiving pain, and then there's a third girl who basically watches it. And so at the beginning, that's not the case. At the beginning, there's two girls who share a hotel room and basically are attracted to each other and have sex, and that is very experimental. One girl knows she's a lesbian, the other girl thinks she might be a lesbian, and that's basically where that starts. There's this girl on their volleyball team who is angry and mean all the time, talking crap about one of the girls. She basically becomes part of this relationship. So there's three girls. The sex scenes get kind of rough for me. I personally don't like inflicting pain or people receiving pain and all that kind of stuff. So though it's well written, if that's what you like, it's just not something for me. And I hope that that makes sense. And honestly, I think that probably the reason I was most surprised by that element was just simply because I've never seen that occur in a lesbian relationship in any books before. That being said, this may be like perfect for any people who are both interested in lesbian romances and BDSM, because it's very, very rare. If it is something, if lesbian porn, BDSM type stuff is what you're looking for in the books, I would absolutely recommend Skye. I think she's an incredible erotic author and found a way to make the same-sex relationship just as graphic and just as sexy as same-sex relationships. And honestly, the threesome never even occurred to me, that three women could be together. It makes sense, but that just never occurred to me. So good on you, Skye. If you like this review, go ahead and like it. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Or I would absolutely reach out to Skye herself on Twitter. She's great at responding quickly. So if you have any questions at all, maybe which book would fit you, or even if it's something that would interest you, go ahead and talk to her, because she's just really easy to speak to. And if you want my videos every week, subscribe. Thank you all, and I'll see you again soon.